In this video, I just want to give you a few tips that will probably help you save a lot of money when you first start out. So when you make your first video, make it short. Jump in just to try one out so you can see the flow of how it all works, especially when you get to the editor. So once you have everything ready and you get to the editor, something that I did a lot of when I started doing this was I would come in here, I'd choose my images, the image style, I'd come back to scenes, and I'd come over and I'd click on generate all images. And while all the images were generating, I'd go to my audio. I'd pick my audio and I would generate all of that. And then I'd go to my music and I would generate that. So all three are running at once. The problem with that was there's been multiple times I went back to my scenes and I was like, oh wait, I forgot. I want to animate this clip. And if I animate this clip, it's going to change the length of it to 10 seconds. Or I might find another scene where I want to change the narration and add a few words to it, or take a few words out of it. And if I do that, it's going to change it. So then I'm going to have to come back up to audio and scroll down and then redo these, which is going to cost me another 13 cents here, another 13 cents here, 17 cents here. And then I'm going to have to redo my music because the whole video is a little bit shorter now. So just keep in mind that you want to make sure that everything is done here on your scenes before you do your audio and your music. If this is the first time you're using this, I'm going to recommend before you come over and you ever click on generate all AI images and you spend $3, $4, $5 or how much ever, generate one image first and see what you like. See if it fits it first. Because if you don't like it, then you can try another one and do one image. So what you could do is come up to images, choose your quality, and then come down here and choose a style. So say like you want to do flat vector, but you're not sure what it looks like, or epic illustration. Let's just click that one. And then we'd come back up to the top, go to scenes, and you can see here the model, the quality's on medium, and then we selected the epic illustration. Instead of clicking on generate all 18 images, come over here and click on AI. What this is going to do is render one image just for this one scene, and you can see if you like it or not. And if you don't like it, then you can just click on this image and add it back. I'll show you as soon as this is done rendering. Okay, so it made this image for us. We can preview it and we can be like, okay, I'm not crazy about that. So what we can do is we can go back and just click this first image again and reapply it. And so you can do this over and over. You can fill this whole row up with different images that you can choose from if you want, but it's going to cost you every time you create an AI image of 21 cents if you have it on medium quality. If you do the high quality, it's even going to be a lot more at 61 cents. Now, the other thing I want to mention is that these tabs, you can turn them off. So if you do not want to use them for your video, make sure they are turned off or you will be charged for them when you generate the video. So if you come to images, now most of the time you're going to use the images, it's just automatically here and you're not charged for them unless you actually generate them. But for my people, if you add your own photos down here and you use it, if this is turned on, it's going to charge you $1. For audio, if you want to use voiceovers, it's going to charge you for it when you generate them. If you do not generate them on this page, and this is still checked, when you generate your video on this page and you come down and click here, it is going to automatically charge you and it's going to generate the voiceovers itself. The same thing with music. If you don't want background music, make sure this is turned off, because if it's turned on, it's going to generate background music for your video when you click on generate, even if you didn't have one selected down here. If you're trying to save the most money you can, upload your own photos. So when you come here to your scenes, instead of using AI to generate these, if you have your own photos, just click on this and upload them and you're going to be able to see them right here. And then you can just use them in your video, saving you on every one of the scenes. And finally, make sure you go to the support page. So here you're going to find all the tutorial videos that I have. You're going to be able to see some FAQ questions. I even have a chat bot that I built specifically for VidCore, and it's been fed all the information about this app. So if you have questions about anything, you can type them and ask them in here and get an instant answer. If you can't find the answers in the tutorials or in the chat, click on My Tickets, click on New Ticket, and submit a ticket. It will go straight to me. But just be aware, if your answers are going to be in the FAQs or the tutorials and you didn't watch them, I'm not going to reply to your ticket, because I do all the support myself. I do all the maintenance, the upgrading to this app and everything myself, and I don't have time to answer questions if they're already answered in the tutorials or the FAQs. Now, if there's a feature you would like to have in this app, you can submit it here. If you want to report a bug, if something's wrong, you get an error message or anything like that, you can report it here. All of this goes straight to me immediately. Finally, if you go to your profile and click on profile, you're going to be able to see all the data from the videos that you've generated. So here you're going to see your remaining balance. You're going to be able to see the storage that you've used, a spending breakdown. You're going to be able to download statements and also see all of the transactions from everything that you process. And that's about all there is to it. So jump in and get going.